So recent events have made us think once again about cultural diversity and universal values. And, this is a really intricate and difficult issue, I know. And I am a person who tends to be believing in the universal values, human rights, individual freedom of speech, and so on. But there are people who say that, there's the cultural diversity, and there are cultures and regions and countries in the world which do not believe in personal liberty as in the form that we believe. And they sometimes say that we should accept cultural diversity and admit that the universal values have their limits and they cannot cover the whole globe. But that's not my opinion. I do believe that universal values are indeed universal. As long as we are human, we need to be committed to the protection and furtherment of universal values. That's my belief. Having said that, I do think that universal values should encompass all cultural diversities, no matter from which country you come from, and which cultural traits you might have around you. I believe that there are certain things that can be said about humans, as long as we are humans, that would be true for any culture, any region, any country. And that would be the true universal values. For example, each of us would like to live a better life, and we want to be happy, and we want to make ourselves, in agreement and in harmony with the people around you. And these are, basic human instincts, and they advanced with latest technologies and new ideas on the market, and that would promote the universal values that we can all share. So when people talk about universal values, they tend to talk about these phenotypes which are relevant only to a certain part of the world, certain cultures, and that would not be universal in the true sense. I do believe that if you look down deep into human psyche, there are things that we can all agree with, no matter where you are from, and that would be the true universal value. So we need to, step up our abstraction, and we need to go deeper into the foundations of what humans are in order to reach the true universal values. So yes, we need to respect cultural diversity, but I do think that if we have a abstract and profound enough conceptualizations of universal values, then I think you do find that there is a Nagomi between universal values and cultural diversity. We can find a Nagomi harmony between these seemingly opposing concepts in the world today, and that would reduce the tragedy that we see around us today, in the New York City, in particular, in the last few hours. So that is my thought this morning in Tokyo.